Freedom is more than lack of restraint. Are you ready for some good news? God is a yes God. He's not a no God. Contrary to the stereotypes of today's culture, God loves freedom. God isn't interested in confining you. He wants you to enjoy the most expansive freedom. Yesterday, I explained why it is that only well-trained dogs can go unleashed. I wish I could have released our beagle, Reese. I wish I could have let him roam free, but he wasn't submitted enough. The reason that I wanted to train Reese better was so the dog would enjoy more freedom. There's a woeful caricature of God popularized today. Perhaps it's because of too much oppressive religion, or perhaps it is simply a big conspiracy of hell. But far too many people in our generation have come to believe that God is a God of constraint, that primarily He is restrictive, that He will limit your life. In other words, the modern notion is that your life will be better off without God because you'll be more free without God, or any religion for that matter. But the image of the Garden of Eden proves such misconceptions about God to be completely wrong. The garden that God created for man and woman to work and enjoy and inhabit was expansive and free and wondrous. My daughter convinced us a couple of years ago to join her in a 30-day strict diet that included no sugar, no starch, no bread, no cheese, no milk, no dairy, and did I say no sugar? I kept the diet strictly for 30 days, and as much as I disdained the completely sugar-free diet, I must admit it did change some fundamentals of my appetite during that time. I came to realize that fruit is actually pretty good. In fact, if you've had zero sugar or artificial sweetener for 30 days, an orange or a banana or pineapple chunk tastes amazingly sweet. Everything that they ate in the garden was delicious. Their bodies were made for them to crave these delicious fruits. It was this expansive, delicious place to live. Out of the ground, the Lord made to spring up every tree that's pleasant to sight and good for food, Genesis chapter 2 said. That's who God is, a God of glorious, expansive freedom. God told the man and the woman to eat of any tree. Maybe there were thousands of varieties, except one. There was one no and 1,000 yeses. When Adam and Eve rebelled, they forfeited the garden, and as long as they submitted, they'd had perfect freedom. So don't let the culture tell you that freedom means casting off restraint. Real freedom is the opposite. Real freedom is found through submission. When you submit to God, you discover more freedom than you could ever have imagined. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's good news. You can get more videos like it by just clicking right here. Or better yet, be sure to subscribe so you can easily start out every day with good news.